Okay, so I know that those of you who really care about this game and those of you who really love this game really wanted me to come back to it. And I mean really wanted me to come back to it. And so tonight, my birthday gift to all of you is to do just that. Tonight, we begin on the new expansion of this game as a new land has finally been unlocked. And so the journey to go to the new land of Fontaine begins tonight. And so, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation and the restart of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. So yeah, we're back here on Twitch now because, yeah, I really was hoping that my opportunity to play Final Fantasy 16 on YouTube would allow me the opportunity to reconnect with all of the people who I've missed over the last few years, who missed watching me stream on YouTube, and who I hoped really would come back out of the woodwork to come and show their support. But unfortunately, that never happened, and Final Fantasy 16 turned out to be more of a bust than anything. Which was really a shame because there were so many people that I really missed and I really wanted to see again. But be that as it may, we will forge onward and we will come back here to Twitch and we will play this instead. So obviously I need to reacquaint myself with the controls, I'll need to reacquaint myself with my party, and everything else under the sun. So as far as achievements are concerned, just coming back, what does this button do? I don't know. But I'll take the 5 Primal Gems as a reward. Yeah, 281 achievements so far. This is, of course, not including the 3 that I had before. And there don't appear to be any other achievements. Oh, actually there is. That's down right at the bottom. Sumeru the Guild of Desert Series 2. Oh, I got this as a reward. Alright. Yeah, that's all of them. Notice this, of course, this requires me to go onto the Hoyleverse website, which I will not do right now. Yeah, I'm sure that everyone's been waiting for me to come back. Claim all the rewards. There we go. Yeah, I was really hoping to do this on Wednesday, but of course we know how crazy long the events in Genshin Impact are as far as uploading content. But we'll see how it all unfolds here tonight. So, obviously the first main objective will be to find my way back to continuing on in the story. And so I'll need to make sure I do that, as well as a few other things. And we've got all these new things that I can participate in. The Stellar Reunion. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. But by simply saying that I recognize this is going on, I got these awards. And there's also Leyline Overflow. Studies in Light and Shadow, a Fontaine of Enchantments. The curtain never falls on magic. Oh, a new possible character to obtain? This event duration is permanent. Oh, we have... I think for the first time in the game, we have a Mikote in our midst. We have Lynette. Lynette it is. Nice to meet you, young lady. And then, we can get Hawkmoth. Yeah, we can now play as Hawkmoth if we want to, because why not? The Terrestrial Sea, origin of all waters, new area unlocked. So yeah, this obviously is for Fontaine. Gear and Clockwork Roundelay, a gift from the Fontaine Research Institute. Possible reward from defeating the boss. Okay, so I obviously have to do some things. And of course, there's Syzygy. There's this crazy thing. And then down here, yeah, telling me what commissions are available. This one, for some reason, not immediately active. We'll go ahead and make our way to the nearest location for that. So we'll see what happens as I get my feet wet again here in Genshin. Okay, so FONTAINE is 169 away. As we need to, have this happen again. I remind myself that it's double click to glide down. I gotta remind myself of everything that this game is about. Rose. Hello there, FONTAINE. Hey friend, can I have a moment of your time? Sure. Now, have you ever thought about this? What will happen if the sky falls? Yeah, we've got Chicken Little on our hands. That may be so, but why doesn't the sky fall? Why won't the Earth collapse? Without accurate measurements, we will never have answers to these questions. In fact, I've come up with a model that explains these questions perfectly. I just need more observational data to support it. How? So you're willing to help then? Many thanks to you, with a round of applause. He's not wearing the fancy earpiece, I notice. I've chosen a perfect spot for my observations, but some monsters are active there. Yep. Please, drive them away so I can conduct my observations safely. Thanks a lot. Let's be on our way then. How far away are they? Well, not that far. Oh, there's a... Okay. Yeah, there's one of the, things that are needed. The Geoculus, or this area's version of it. We just need to find a way to get to it, though. And I believe I see what I'm fighting. So, let's fight him. Yeah, my previous party, Florian, Jinyan, Layla, and Noelle. Got Florian, I believe he's on no, he's on Animal right now. Jinyan, of course, is our Pyro. Layla is our Hydro, and Noelle is our Geo. I definitely need to be reacquainted with the controls and everything, because yeah, everyone's on really low cooldown of stuff.
Not now.
I guess we're letting you get hit. Yeah, put it away for good.
The night is cold.
Where are you all?
Steady as stone.
After ensuring that everything is safe and secure, FONTAINE starts analyzing. Okay. We got everything then. Pull myself up. And try and find out where our man is. Is he beneath me? No, he's over here. Hey there, FONTAINE. So that's it. Introduce this variable, and the discrepancies can be explained. But does that change my other deductions? What do you mean by that? Sorry, I forgot that you were still here. Here's your payment. As for my progress, I've fixed some issues, but new ones have emerged. That's research, I guess. I might have to keep troubling you, Traveler, until I reach a final conclusion. Ah, great. Well, that's comforting. But hey, we got the quest done. Hooray. Elizabeth, welcome home! Welcome to the stream! Glad to have you with us! Oh, hello there, Elizabeth! Oh, that's gonna take a lot of challenge to get to that, and that area is contaminated. Yep, I see the cause of it. This area is contaminated. need to remind myself how we go about decontaminating. Oh, these things are 80s. Probably shouldn't be surprised by this.
Leave it all to me.
Yeah, all we gotta do in order to try and remind myself how I do these things. Blow them away! Yeah, the poison's creeping in.
Not now. Time to clean up.
I've completely forgotten how to go about dealing with this crap, and I'm about to be poisoned beyond the point of no return. I need to back away. And I need to get out of the poison.
Wind blade.
Yeah, let's show them all how we can do. Hey Bubba, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us.
Don't be scared.
Oh, well, we got it down on his knees. That's good.
I must leave no stone unturned.
If nothing else, the fact that the poison is not affecting me here helps.
Wind blade. Power cord. Amp it up.
Yeah, take that.
My guiding stars.
Doing a little melt on here as well as other things. Probably might want to stand out of the fire. He's down on his knees again.
The night is cold. Feel the beat.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago. It was on Wednesday. And now I gotta deal with his friend. All the while, the poison continues to seep in.
Not now.
Time to rock.
If there was only a way to not have to deal with the damn poison.
Stars, shine for me. The night is cold. I must leave no stone unturned.
Keep pounding away, everyone. Where do you think you're going? I'm just gonna get right in front of it and really juice it up. Yeah, he's really gonna make sure that I feel the effects.
Steady as stone, as a good knight should.
Almost got him beat though.
Wind blade.
He's down. Now I just need to remember how to turn this off.
Disappear.
And light the candle light to try and get myself some
cord.
resistance here.
Amp it up.
Don't be scared.
Chill it out a
Leave it
while.
all to me.
Problem is that these things can keep reading. That's my biggest worry right now. Yeah, thanks so much,
Wind
Bubba.
blade. Feel the beat.
Yeah, any and all support is always encouraged and welcome. Well, that's pretty much what I'm counting on you guys for. It's been like 4 months now, at least, since I played this. It's got to be at least 4 months at this point, because of course, all that everything in between was Final Fantasy 16.
Try till I'm dead.
And yes, I am aware that the sequel to the Final Fantasy VII Remake has been announced for Leap Day next year. So yes, I will be playing that when it does come out.
The night is cold.
And the question is, will it actually succeed where Final Fantasy 16 failed? Down they go. Get more chaos gear, but I still need to cut off the flow of the poison. And I just need to remember how to go about doing that. Okay, I thought it was something to do with this. Yeah, how do you cut off the flow of poison? Yeah, whacking at it won't do any good. Shoot an arrow. That means we need... That means we gotta swap out. Fortunately, there are no more enemies, so I don't need to worry. And oh, hello, new character selection screen. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Kale can fight in range. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come in. Yeah, it's been so long since I've tried to take the poison out. Okay, I thought I had it on me. Ah, there we go. It's like, why is this thing not doing anything? Was that a rejection? No, it's enemies resurfacing. Ah, damn it.
I can keep going.
Oh, I just summoned the big bad. I summoned the true threat.
Stars, shine for me.
And holy cow, Kale got destroyed. Oh, she's gonna need a wee heal in the worst way possible. Of course, I will use this. Yeah, Kale really needs a heal. Yeah, wasn't that gonna ever be that simple?
Someone needs my guiding stars.
Right. Little wind your way.
As a dutiful maid would.
Swing for the fences. There, Noelle. Don't hold back. Yeah, so the good thing I have Kale at the high level. But even then, like, she's still fragile. Thought I had put some accessories on her at the very least.
Steady as stone. Not now.
Yeah, go for it, guys.
Wind blade.
It certainly is.
I must leave no stone unturned. Don't be scared.
Cryo, deploying on Animo. And yeah, since the last time I streamed this, I actually found out that obviously you're allowed to name your characters. And I already knew that the boy's sister's name was Domine, but I didn't know what his own default name was until I saw it in the Genshin Impact anime when I was at the Anime North Convention in Toronto back in May. Turns out his actual real name is Ether, of all things.
My guiding stars!
You are a whole bunch of something. A long time to wear you down, wear you out. Yeah, see you get a Felix in there, Cole, as you are backing off as you're hitting, which is perfectly understandable. You are a ranged attacker.
The night is cold.
Yeah, I see you're setting up for something.
Wind blade.
Now I have 3 abilities. No, 4 abilities at
Stars,
once.
shine for me. As a good night should.
Yeah, keep going, everyone. Yeah, all the special abilities appeared at once. I approve of this. Almost there.
Not now. Leave it up to me.
And down it goes. The nightmare is over. But this thing's still bleeding. Oh no, wait a minute. Need a firefly. Or wait a minute. Yeah, did I need that? Oh, rejected it. Isn't it supposed to be turning off now? Still there, Elizabeth? Oh, there it is. There it is. Never mind. There, that's done.
Glad there weren't any poisonous mushrooms inside.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Okay. Yeah, I'm so used to trying to stay away from the tree. Alright, so let's move on to this one. Yeah, we can start from Gandharva. And let's go where the challenge is. Maybe a bit of a climb, though. And of course, gotta remind myself that stamina is a thing in this game. Oh. Oh, okay. Also, I can swap party setup back. Alright, thank you, Kale. Let's bring Jinyan back in.
Oh yeah, rock on!
Yeah, hello, new character select screen. That's really cool. I like it. And we got some things roaming around. 2 minutes to kill you guys.
Pyrotechnics!
Who wants some?
Amp it up!
Steady as stone.
Oh, there's 12 of you guys. Oh, jeez.
My guiding star.
Oh, crap. He doesn't have it yet.
Wind blade! Power cord!
Oh, no pigs. No pigs. Yeah, and these guys will get the after effects.
Hold. Line to command.
Yeah, the perfect interloper at the perfect time.
Pyrotechnics! Try till I'm dead!
Well, thankfully he's dead.
Time to clean up.
Go away, you. My time's been wasted already.
Freeze!
No, you freeze.
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, that someone's me. Go!
Wind!
Oh, it's gonna be pulled right in.
Amp it up!
Steady as stone. Stars, shine for me.
Wind blade!
No. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yeah, these guys are all close, but they're not dead.
Feel the beat!
I'm not gonna make it.
Time to rock!
Oh, wow, I just did. By 1 second. Wow. Yeah, it certainly didn't help that that crazy pig wanted to make his presence known. Well, since I'm here... Yeah, let's just be grateful this thing didn't get involved at all. There's no problem with playing coy.
Not now.
Power cord!
Let's see how you like this.
Wind blade!
Oh, you're dead. Chase the weasel thief away. I'll help myself to all these flowers. Yeah, hey, come out. So you're right near the right on the edge of the desert there. Okay, we're going north. Let's see where the target area is. Well, it's been a long time since we've been in the sand. And I sometimes still find it crazy that Sumeru is one half jungle and the other half desert. And also, yeah, those guys are still around.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, that's why you gotta make sure you follow it exactly. There we go. Here's one. I was about to say, did it double back? But no, it didn't double back. over here. You are. There we go. Collect all the dendro particles now. Oh, you'll sometimes encounter teleport waypoint and domain entrance map pins bearing such sub-icons. These symbols indicate that the destination is located in a multi-layered area. After you unlock the corresponding map layer, you can interact with said pins to open the corresponding submap. Use the layer markers on the right of the map interface to switch between the layers within the same group, or select the big icon to return to the top level map. When browsing map layers, the sub-icon of the map pins for the current layer will appear in bright blue. Dotted lines will be used for indicators, quest targets, events targets, etc. that are not located in the current map layer. Additionally, when an area in the center of the map contains different layers that you have previously entered, you can use the layer switching marker to swap over to the corresponding map. Alright then. Fortunately for myself, I'm very close to where this particular spot is. Yeah, is this a new addition when the update happened? For Fontaine? Or did this only become available once you got to a certain point in the story and allowed you to do something like this? Higher by 79 meters. It's gonna be right up here. Collect all the dendro particles. Or also... Oh, okay. Oh, there's just one. Is the dendro particle only available when I hit the timer? Oh, it's one of these, okay. Ah, crap! Like, I was expecting another one of those. I gotta chase it out. And that was actually surprisingly easy. Alright, that means we got all the quest objectives done. Alright. That means we can use the map to head to Sumeru and claim our reward. Also we have these available to us. Alright, where is Sumeru? Here it is. Yeah, right where the Adventurers Guild is. So if I remember correctly, Catherine is over here. Yep, there she is. Also, am I just seeing things, or are characters walking slower now? Since the last time I played this, because it feels like they're not moving as quickly under normal circumstances. Like, can anyone verify that?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Alright, claim the
Thank you
commission.
for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
And there we go. Alright, so also...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
I need to get the characters that I have on Expedition back. Oh, none of them are around. Okay, I guess it's been so long that they've given up or
Ad
something.
Astra Abyssosk. Okay, so yeah, I've claimed this. Also, I could have sworn I
got myself to the point where I could increase my rank to 55. Yeah, I thought I did ascension rank for at the end of the last time I played Genshin Impact. But it may also be because of the fact that my characters are in the level 80s and not 90s. Yeah, I do need to work on the grind to get their levels up. Alright. So now... yeah, this will come in due time. But for now, I need to see the process for beginning the journey to go to Fontaine. It's time to go to Fontaine, it seems. The next phase of your journey is about to begin. So, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, it does feel like they're walking more slowly. Alright. So let's go ahead and see what happens.
Good old caravan rebot!
Hi, Paimon.
Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left behind to help her.
That's right.
So much time has already passed since then.
Yeah.
And it
More than
seems
4
Sumeru's
months.
changing for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time, and then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
But as long as we're around. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, guess you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next? Come to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a magnet for trouble.
You're like, Paimon? This is how we're being reunited after all this time?
Huh? Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out! Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for now.
Yep, let's make it official.
Look who it is. Running into you in a place like this?
Hey there,
I
Dea.
can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Well, now that you mention it. And apparently we caught some
You
attention.
serious? Can't say I saw that coming. But you are travelers after all. I guess you'd never stay for too long in one place.
Yeah, someone in the Fatui overheard what we said.
Bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it.
Well, at least you won't have to deal with the Groundhog Day loop anymore.
Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry, we'll come back to see everyone when we get a chance.
Sounds good. All you need to do to get to Fontaine is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Yeah. We'll leave as soon as we finished a few more preparations, whatever those
wait
are.
a sec. Paimon just remembered there are still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Yeah. I don't think that's what we were really looking for. Yeah. Who are you, sir? And why should I be worried?
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
Yeah, tell that to the hobo.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
She'll know from our dreams anyway, yeah.
Oh, good point. Then there's no need to bother her in the real world.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler in Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Sure thing.
Goodbye, Dia. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Well, how are we leaving from Sumeru to get to Fontaine? After something matters in Sumeru, you approach the border. Wherever it may be. I don't know where it is yet. But we at least see it on the map. See, as we get to a waypoint. Oh, yep. There you are. We've reached the sea. We've reached another sea, visually. Source Water Nation added to the archive. Yeah, let's check the map. So yeah, I had been in this rough area before, but really hadn't delved too deeply into it. So I already knew that there was I already knew that there was going to be something around here. It was only a matter of just finding it and getting to it. So it looks like I'm going to be going down and then sailing into this space of whatever. Alright. And so by default, this teleport waypoint is unlocked. Which means, here we go! Go to Romaritime Hospital. Romaritime Harbor is where we're going. And the sailboat's dock is actually pretty close. See, I can't tell if we can just glide there the whole way, but we wouldn't be able to make it to the end with the stamina we have. As cool as that would be, probably not the best idea in the world. Can I latch on to this from where I'm currently at? Oh, you drop in, yeah, right here. Then we can really embark on a ship. Yeah, thanks for all the boats, but we've got our own. Summon Wave Rider! Huh, how long has it been since I've used this? Let's go! Off into the unknown. Yeah, it turns out this is actually a lot closer than I was expecting. So I'm guessing we need to visit some sort of passport control. Probably want to know who we are and what we're doing here, and there is a new Culus. Obviously, that's going to be a Hydroculus. Oh, I didn't even know I had the ability to shoot. Come on. Ow! Yeah, you get on and then you throw yourself right off. Yeah, I want to be able to get on top here. And that's not what I meant. Do I need to use the launcher to launch myself? Yep, that'll do. First Hydroculus of the game. There we go. Let's see how many we can collect along the way.
After crossing all that sand and water, we finally made it! Oh, this must be Fontaine's port! Wow! Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine! Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines!
Yeah, and this is only the beginning.
Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do!
Like what?
What do you think?
Meet the Hydro Archon? Yeah, we
Good
could.
idea! Nahida gave us loads of useful information.
She did?
Seeking out the Seven is probably still our best source for information at this point.
Yeah. Oh, it's to find my sibling too.
Yeah, the more we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality, whatever that means.
Hopefully she's not as much of an arrogant prick as the Raiden Shogun is. Yeah, let's think about what we're
To learn
possibly getting
about a
ourselves
nation's
into.
god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
Party? Yeah, I don't know if we're necessarily invited to this party,
If you ask
but...
me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind of ending for him. I thought he would at least fight on a little longer for his family.
Turns out we showed up at the wrong time.
I was expecting a sudden plot twist, but it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Yeah, what did we walk into?
Excuse me, can I help you two? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
How could we not?
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a case that was just heard a few days ago.
Really? Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well, good tales are often based on true stories, aren't they? And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives.
Someone's obviously seen that Final Fantasy XIV scene in Stormblood. Yeah, remember Asahi?
Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here.
Nope.
You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more commonly known as just the Opera House.
Really? I see.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated a little more seriously than that? Not to question Fontaine's way of doing things. It's just that putting someone on trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette,
Well, I imagine it's corrupt as hell.
as well as the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice, false charges and injustice are a thing of the past now.
A judgment device created by the Archon. Yeah, no way that can be screwed up by the Fatui.
Oratrice? Is it some kind of machine, too? Oh, Paimon's curious. We should check it out if we get the chance.
Do we really want to?
Wait, Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question. Do you know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro Archon?
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House. Lady Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally.
That's right.
In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Sounds about right.
Is the Hydro Archon super busy taking care of official stuff? Wait, didn't you say that she's always at the Opera House?
No. Lady Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough of her.
First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon being described that way before. Wait! Paimon gets now! The Hydro Archon is kinda like a big celebrity here, right?
Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Perhaps you could even say our mascot.
I wouldn't even go that far.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking about. You should show some more respect.
Agreed.
Yes, you're right. I guess I should at least try to be a little more respectful in front of visitors. Otherwise, I might get arrested and find myself face to face with Monsieur Nouvelette.
Oh, really? Isn't that a bit
Come
dramatic?
on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
But they don't appear to revere her?
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you! At least we now know that we can find the Hydro Archon at the Opera House. But who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime. Hey! What are you looking over there for?
Are we seeing things? There's a girl over there.
Maybe something's the matter. She isn't going to jump into the water, is she?
Oh, that's not going to be much of a drop if it is.
Maybe we better go check on her.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Started this new journey. We're officially underway. And what about you, young lady? Oh, it's our Mikote friend.
Hello there. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Huh? I'm fine. Thanks.
Oh, okay then. We just noticed that you seem to be worried about something.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was
Sounds
just
like
reminiscing
me.
about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
You're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Maybe they're mermaids or a fantastical race from Fontaine.
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged.
Oh,
He would skip
that may
and
be
jump,
important later.
tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long before it swallows us.
Yeah, not creepy at all.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Well, who are you?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She
Oh,
often
it's
comes
the other
here to
Mikote.
reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern.
And it seems like he's not as problematic.
Allow me
or
to
cocky?
introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Oh, wait a minute. He's not a Mikote. He has no tail.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine. We were just talking with your sister. Even though we didn't really get what she was saying.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason.
Well, there's a reason for that. There's hardly anything... No, because you always steal all my lines, or there's hardly anything left for me to say with you around.
So that's how you think it is?
Hey, it was that or the other choice, but no. Sorry.
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So,
Awkward.
what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your memories, and that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
Yeah, what's happening in the Fontaine? The Fatui are doing stuff from the underground.
Where to begin?
Where to begin, indeed. As you pan over to look at the two of us.
Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
I thought we have.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Yeah!
Hello, traveler.
Nice to meet you. Oh, you wanted to shake my hand. But I'm guessing there's a reason why.
And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake? You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense. Just consider it a sort of etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera House to meet the Hydro Archon. Would you be able to show us the way?
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please follow me.
Yeah, not the least bit shady. And the reason I say this is because of the fact that and I just saw this about a month ago and have been following it a few times. But I've been recently... Oh, they went right into another cutscene. Okay, I'll explain after the cutscene. Oh, hold on.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
Because we're standing next to you, right? Oh, that's who she is? Or are you gonna introduce her? Why does she have, the frilly clown collar on her ankles?
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
I don't think she did.
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu.
Yeah, they're all happy to see her. Or at least the few people that are here.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Oh, so you did know about me. Yeah, word gets around.
Is she talking about us?
Who else would she be talking about? Nobody here seems to be holding a glass. So it's all being done in lieu.
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is
for insignificant cowards.
Damn.
I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity.
Yeah, through the teardrops in your eyes.
Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner.
And I'm guessing that'll be yours, right?
I, Thosalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
But what's the catch?
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes.
We have.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top?
Well, remember, they treat everything like a play here.
Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities.
I guess.
You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god?
Well, considering that it's Paimon, the answer is
of
no.
my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa, talk about sounding high and mighty.
Feels like she can't get over herself. And probably shouldn't have said that.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Give me clues to where my sister is.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Maybe?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Oh. So that's how I'm being recognized?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
I didn't agree to that.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus.
I'm sure you have.
You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
You're really gonna do this to me after I'm coming back from like 4 or 5 months of not playing this game?
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Yeah, it's like, shouldn't this be happening in 20 streams from now or something? But yeah, should I not be putting my sword down as like, be like, no, not yet. Cause yeah, I just basically goaded the security.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Oh, she was kidding.
Stand down, Clorend. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously a true warrior. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
I guess not.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. I'm getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Jeez, we're just kind of right to the chase, aren't we?
Whoa, all right! Now that'll be worth seeing!
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. With such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house.
Yeah, this is
Besides,
overkill.
How exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Yeah, and we haven't committed any crimes.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, false accusations in Niwa, false accusations in Sumeru, false accusations in Inazuma. Yeah, and I guess they'll just follow us here too.
According to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty of violating this law, no?
She's obviously referring to Paimon, but, like, Paimon is not a flying object per se.
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Yeah. You're really gonna take it out on her?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
Can we start running?
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her, Linny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call Paimon a flying object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Yeah. So just like that. And also he's a pyro.
Ta-da!
What's happening to...
What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did you do that?
When did he pat you on the back? Yeah, that wasn't quite what I was expecting, but okay.
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh? I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
But... yeah. I don't think it's gonna go over that easily.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person.
Although I see that changing in the near future.
But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now. Toodaloo!
Yeah. When I was told about what kind of place Fontaine would be, my immediate thought was dictatorship. And this definitely qualifies.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. We never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Yeah. Did you know that was gonna happen?
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy.
And yet it did.
So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Oh, I do.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
I have a hard time believing that. Yeah, is she really that reasonable?
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
But isn't the Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred.
No kidding.
And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House anyway.
All right.
Splendid. In that case, why don't we go together? I'll show you the way. I just have something to take care of first.
Is there any way I can help?
You really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
That's this thing. Looks more like a purse.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that, You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved.
No kidding.
Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned.
Yeah, I can easily see the Archon doing that to her own people.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
Yeah.
Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia.
Celestia?
But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Yeah, Lynette's what she was talking about before.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than a bit of rain.
Yeah, more than a bit. Is there no way to prevent this?
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
Oh, good luck. Alright, like water disappearing into water. Well, let's start seeing if we can begin convincing. Yeah, especially to a security guard.
What's this? So you also believe in the prophecy. Keep it. I won't have any use for it.
What? You mean you don't believe in the prophecy?
No, I believe in the prophecy. But I also believe in another story.
And what's that?
The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were one with the ocean and couldn't live apart from it. But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and developed blood vessels, encapsulating the sea within their bodies. Thus could people set foot on land.
Okay.
So, if you ask me, when the water rises and takes us all, it'll be like we're going home.
But you won't be able to breathe underwater, though.
Oh, we hadn't heard that one before. But people can't live underwater. They'll die.
Yeah.
You should probably still take it.
Yeah, take it, man.
All right, I'll take it. I guess I just feel that being dissolved into the water doesn't necessarily mean death.
Yeah, that guy's a little delusional, to say the least. Monsieur Etienne. Saint Etienne, what have you been up to?
So you're the blonde traveler that everyone's been talking about. My apologies for not recognizing you earlier.
Accept this gift?
Oh, a magic pocket? Seems you really thought of everything.
No,
I guess it's better
me.
to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Thanks. Please, also thank the magician on my behalf when you get the chance.
Sure. And then there is one more to talk to. Where is that third person? Oh, other way? Okay. Oh, higher. So I'm okay to walk up the stairs then?
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, and then it becomes lower. And then it becomes lower. Yeah, they can't make up their minds. Is it lower or is it higher? What is it? Oh, we got stairs over here, okay.
I'll catch up.
But the stairs are going the wrong way, though. Okay, yeah, I'm confused right now.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, they're on the boat. Alright. Okay, Captain.
Huh? I don't want that thing. Way I see it, if the prophecy's true, it's still gonna be a long time before the water can cover everything.
Don't be so sure.
Life is all about living in the moment. What use is there in worrying about the future all the time? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
But what if there's no bridge to cross?
You should still take it. You never know when it'll come in handy.
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that if I start moving, that means I've already given up on the life I have now. I'd really rather not.
Alright, then we go back to Lenny. He's gonna be... Oh, he's over here now.
Oh, you already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. So, what did people have to say? I bet you heard some, interesting opinions.
Yeah, many are quite stubborn.
Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need to do before we leave?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about, I was thinking about bringing him some more materials.
So, you want to collect materials? Just tell us what the materials look like and we'll help. Many hands make light work.
Well said.
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some romaritime flowers. I remember seeing them near the waterfront on the east side of the harbor.
Alright then. So, as I was saying, the way Lenny is dressed up, at first glance, I was thinking he was going to be similar to a famous Japanese character who is a thief known by the name Lupin. And the reason I know that is because in Japan, and this is exclusive to Japan, there's actually a season of Power Rangers in Japan that is actually kind of inspired by Persona 5. And so there's a team of Power Rangers that are like the Phantom Thieves, and there's a team of Power Rangers that are like the police, and they're taking on each other. So the reason I bring that's the reason I bring that up, because of the way that Lenny was dressed. And I'm guessing I need some sort of a special ability to change these flowers so that they're possible to be picked. Is it...
My guiding stars!
Yeah, what do I need to use to make these harvestable?
Pyrotechnics!
It's Hydro? Okay. Oh no, she's a Cryo. I need a Hydro. That means... Yeah, I guess it makes sense, given where we are. Barbara, you're back.
We can do this! Let the show begin.
There we go. Yeah, it's really weird to see that there's a Persona 5 style season of Power Rangers in Japan. And that's the thief Power Rangers are dressed like not that different from Lenny. with the bow tie and the top hat. So that's why I bring it up.
You made quick work of that. I can tell you're an experienced traveler. I've also finished collecting a few here. Maybe next time you'll feel like helping too, Lynette.
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today.
Meaning?
Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance at the Opera House.
Fine. Though the performance is still a long way off. Now that we're finished here, we should get ready to head back to the court of Fontaine.
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the Opera House? Good. Paimon wants a tour of Fontaine's largest city and try...
Oh, hold on. I think they're just ready to be on their way.
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh? What's wrong with her? Paimon didn't notice anything.
She's obviously a thief.
Oh, there's our Lupin.
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. We divert attention, and a distracted audience is one that won't discover what you're really doing. Watch her movements carefully.
off she walks.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. Perhaps we should split up. You two
right.
can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet that'll be her escape route if she tries to run.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Alright, so just chill out up high. Are we in a spot where we can go and do that? We just gotta loop around and then climb up the stairs. Oh, it's further away.
Go, Barbara, go!
So yeah, once we go in, let's head on up then. Well, this is certainly a fast elevator. Yeah, tell me the statue of the 7 is close by once we hit the top. 'Cause I really would like to use it right now. Yeah. Barbara's still showing off her fancy moves. I will, of course, need to switch back out once we get to where we need to go. Open sesame! And hello, Statue of the 7. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Show me the way! Although, this isn't much of a way to see. What we do see, though, is what very well could be like a tram system, possibly? There's also a Statue of the 7 over here. And there is a lot of various waypoints we can unlock. Doesn't look like the area is that big yet so far for Fontaine, unless it really is all concentrated in this little section, but I highly doubt it. Because yeah, you have all this area over here. But even then, the dividing line is still here. So yeah, is everything for Fontaine just concentrated in this little spot? We're only get 3 statues of the 7 all total? It did. Did anything like this ever happen before? Yeah, it's normal for a statue to glow. You didn't feel uncomfortable? I feel like... Oh! Like Paimon's gonna believe you. If you can crack jokes like that, you must be fine. Though after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was released? Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will stand on the shore and wait for you. It'll be lonely going underwater alone, or you could try doing something for once. Damn! But being in the water is scary! What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in the current and gets all turned around and dizzy, and then she won't be able to fly away no matter what? Just like before Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Then maybe Paimon can try going underwater with you. You better not go back on your word. No, I guess not. Fontaine's Blessing. A mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expend while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Thank goodness. Alright there, Barbara, you've served your purpose.
All the standing around is making...
Alright, bring back Xinyan.
I'm taking the stage.
You certainly are. Now then. Let's go and find ourselves what we need. I do see what I think is another... Oh, hold on, we don't get a chance for it.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait.
Geez, maybe you really want to be a mermaid. Oh, there's the girl again.
Oh, look! Isn't that her?
Yeah, get ready to stop her.
Oh no, did she notice us? She started running the other direction. What should we do? Should we chase her?
Maybe she's already run into a trap? Our job is... The rest is up to Lenny.
You're right. She might also be trying to lure us away.
You wait, but there's no sign of the thief.
Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Lenny caught the thief.
Yeah. Seems... Let's go find him?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Talk to Lenny. Oh, hold on before we do, though. I want the Hydroculus. Oh, there's another Mikote. Alright, Lenny. What have you found? If anything.
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing anything else.
No, that was all. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I didn't notice a thing earlier. Anyway, I should be going now. Thanks again.
So off he goes.
Were you returning with the thief had stolen?
That's right. Pity I wasn't able to catch her. She distracted me by dropping the thing she stole on the ground.
Well,
By the time
guess
I looked
that's
back,
helpful.
she was already gone.
I saw the general direction she went, but Lenny twisted his ankle, and I needed to make sure he was okay.
Oh.
Ouch.
Did you get hurt, Lenny?
I'll be all right. It's just a twisted ankle, that's all. In fact, it's feeling better already.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you managed to derail our performance as a result.
You're right. Sorry, Lynette. I have to admit that the thief was even more skilled than I had anticipated. But at least we were able to get the stolen items back, so it wasn't a complete failure.
What a slippery little thief.
Yeah.
Guess things turned out all right in the end, though. Lenny's initiative paid off.
All right, let's put this little detour behind us. We should go to the court of Fontaine now.
Yeah, we really should. Before we do, though... Statue's Blessing. Oh, no, we want to worship because that allows us to turn over the Hydroculus. Need 20 of them in order to get a level. That will take a while. Ride the Aquabus to the Court of Fontaine. So yeah, it's the tram. And so, let's get on board.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around. People in Fontaine really know how to use water.
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel between several key locations around Fontaine. It's pretty convenient, but the ride can become a little dull after a while. The scenery is always the same. That's why it's better to travel with friends.
So you mean it's still boring even when I'm riding with you?
Damn.
No, that's not what I meant. It's just that, well, you don't really talk that much. Besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us. It's the same as being at home.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older brother.
It's about time for us to leave. Let's get on board.
Well, let's do it then. But before we do... Oh. No, wait a minute. That's not the thief. Although it does seem like they did jump on board just in time. Yep.
Oh, excuse me. Aren't you the great magician Lenny and his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we...
And yeah, who might you be, shady character?
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Charlotte, huh?
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performances.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait,
Could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Wow.
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost immediately!
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing me some favor?
So, Charlotte, what do you usually report on?
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle, even if it's the same old topics. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days.
Yeah, that would definitely get my attention, I guess.
That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news pieces that could shake the country. These smaller stories are a waste of my talents.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately. Well, a series of cases, actually.
You mean the serial disappearances of young women case?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most mysterious case we've ever seen. If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's the headline story in the Steambird, oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy. I've already gathered all kinds of materials. I just can't wait for the truth to be revealed.
Well, we'll see how long it takes.
So, what is the serial disappearances of young women case? You mean the culprit hasn't been found?
That's right. The first missing girl case happened almost 20 years ago.
20 years?
And ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of a similar age, and that they've all vanished without a trace. But the scariest part is that to this day, none of the girls have ever been found. Many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen.
Oh, how encouraging.
Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has some precise truth behind it, waiting to be exposed.
Yeah, you're following a 20-year cold case, essentially?
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some sort of explanation. I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear. I'd pay any price to get her back, and then find a way to track down the culprit.
Yeah, I already had a feeling like I'm already worried for Lynette that she could be next, and yeah. Thanks for making
Please
it worse.
don't imagine that, Lenny.
Also, the story scrolled automatically on me. You continue talking on the aqua bus, and before you know it, you're arriving at your destination. Yeah, slowly but surely it was loading in.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, so we even get a little singing in here too. Let's have an assessment of the area. Definitely a lot of submerged hills. And we're getting closer to our destination, I guess. Yeah, this is what Fontaine looks like. Yeah, fun facts. I actually had a female student in elementary school in my class whose last name was Fontaine. Her first name was Catherine, and her parents were really well known in the community where I was. They were very they had a very
I really
great
enjoyed chatting
established
with you.
rapport.
Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
I have an interview to get to. I should get going before I'm late.
Okay, Hyman hopes we can chat again soon, Charlotte. See ya!
Bye now. Oh, be sure to stop by and see me at the Steambird when you have time.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone. Well, where should we go now?
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first? Besides, I still have all the materials we collected.
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This city is so huge, Paimon wouldn't know where to start anyway.
Yeah, so Catherine's father actually had, was once the leader of the volunteer group that I'm also part of in my childhood hometown, so yeah, we kind of have that connection in that way. But then, of course, on the bad side of Fontaine, there's also the main villain of the video game BioShock. Of course, BioShock, one of the most popular PC video games ever. And Frank Fontaine being the main villain of that game. So we arrive here. We've established this as the next destination. I want to check the map. Oh. Yeah, I want to check the map. So yeah, it looks like we're about to reveal another part of the map right there. So let's go to where Lenny is, over here.
Does this big machine run on clockwork too?
Oh, it looks like he's a little further away than I was expecting, but it says higher, so higher it is. And hopefully somewhere around here I can find the Adventurers Guild, unlock that, and be able to do a whole bunch of stuff in this place. So this is where he lives.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go? I have some new friends that I would like to introduce.
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. I
Father,
suppose that can't be helped. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine. He is a phenomenal diver.
Hello.
Seems very nonchalant about it.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Oh, you sound very proud to have a diver as a brother, Lenny.
Yeah, quite a family.
Lenny, could you come here for a moment?
Yeah, I need to whisper something in your ear.
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me?
Yeah, whatever you need to say to him, you can say to everyone. And so they talk it over.
Okay, I see.
I mean, look, he even has a cat, a grinning Cheshire Cat's head on his top hat. Did you notice that too, Elizabeth, before? That he has that Cheshire Cat head, that grinning Cheshire Cat head on his top hat?
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little housework. Sorry for the interruption. Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets. Were you able to get any, Fremine?
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of materials. I was about to give them to you.
That's our Fremine, always quick with the underwater work. All right, I'll take these to the workshop.
All right, then. So yeah, as the rain falls and the lights turn on.
Looks like rain.
It does.
Oh, you're right. But wasn't it clear and sunny just a moment ago? Fontaine's weather sure is weird.
It has to do with the prophecy.
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but don't worry, it'll clear up soon enough.
That's why.
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the rain that I tend to believe.
Yeah, we've heard about it.
It's said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though we don't know where the dragon went, every time it weeps, the skies will cloud up and pour out rain. When I was a child, my mother told me that if I wanted to go outside and play, I should yell toward the sky at the top of my lungs.
Did it work?
Hydro Dragon, Hydro Dragon, don't cry.
Yeah, another one of the elemental dragons of the bat, but yeah, I
If it's
can
an
do it.
elemental dragon, then having the power to make it rain wouldn't be very unusual. Let Paimon try something.
What?
Hydro dragon, don't cry!
Did it work? I guess you have to be a resident of Fontaine.
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Popular?
Sorry. It might be because we've never met the Hydro Dragon. Perhaps it can't be comforted by the words of strangers.
After some time, the rain stops. Also, I did notice the waypoint.
It rained for longer than I suspected. Oh, it's already getting late.
Was there something you needed to do, Linny?
Yeah, some preparations for the show at the Opera House. I need to find a way to catch the last aqua bus of the day. On the day of the performance, just ride the aqua bus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette meet you at the fountain in front of the Opera House.
Alright then.
Oh, are you leaving now?
What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. You feel nervous delivering the materials for the magic pockets, is that it? Perhaps we could trouble the traveler to help us take these materials to the Beaumont workshop and deliver them to the owner there? I'm afraid that Fremine can be quite introverted, and the boss there tends to be pretty talkative. Fremine has always been a little afraid of her.
No trouble at all. Don't worry, we're on the case.
Sorry for the inconvenience. I'm quite useless when it comes to such tasks. I'll think of a way to make it up to you.
I'm sure you will.
Oh, no need. This will be a walk in the park for us.
I get the feeling that there will be walking, but not the kind of walking I would normally do. Okay, so we did see in that clip that there was a waypoint somewhere.
Fresh fruit, sweeter than syrup.
Where would it be? Well, in keeping with the French motif, it looks like they have cafes. Yep, Café Lucerne. Bonjour. Oh, do you have recipes? Here we have the most bitter coffees and the sweetest cakes with guests astute and absurd. Tell me about the sweet stuff. Every bite is as sweet as Melusine's smile. Yes, there are recipes. I approve of this. So, 2 of those, Ile Flottante and Conche Madeleine. Then... tell me about the bitter. Every customer has different tastes in coffee, and I shall satisfy them as I am able. But if someone were to order a coffee without a trace of bitterness, well then, my abilities would be quite limited. In such circumstances, I would ask them to go to the Palais Mermonia or Salon Carita and speak to the First Lady or gentleman they meet. Thanks for the pass. You seem like a sensible person, but for me, sensibility and sobriety are different concepts. I always welcome customers who are sensible and wish them a happy and sweet day. Then... the absurd and absurd. As you see, ours is a cafe and not a tavern. There are some gentlemen here who will speak of all manner of things while resting, and I find myself wishing that they had said them with the excuse of being drunk. I fear that what people say when sober might even be more absurd than the babblings of drunkards. Maybe so. Alright, Elizabeth, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours now, so I need to get ready to call it very soon. Probably once I go to the workshop, then we'll call it good, but hold on. If I can get up to the... yeah, it's probably all the way out there, though. If I can get up to the... Statue of the 7, that would be great.
Hello? Is there anyone here?
Must be this person.
Oh, hello there. New customers?
Estelle.
Looking to buy, or do you need something made? Or perhaps you're just looking for a chat with me.
Yeah, is it Estelle or is it Estelise?
Oh no, we're just here to deliver some materials. Here they are. They're for making... what were they called again?
Magic pockets.
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. I could tell right away. I've already made several orders worth now.
Do we need to pay? What?
No need. They've already prepaid several batches worth. When they told me what they'd be using them for, I even offered them a discount.
As in a bulk discount?
But they insisted on paying the full amount, saying that I had a business to run. It seems both their hearts and their pockets are made of gold.
Whoa. So, is Linny actually loaded?
I can't say for sure, but who knows? Maybe there's good money to be made being a magician in Fontaine.
Hey! Is this machine what you use to make stuff here? It looks really advanced.
It does.
Why use your hands when a machine can do the work? It would be a waste not to use the latest technology. And wasting is a kind of crime.
Where does a big machine like that get its power from?
Well, it's a little complicated. I'm not sure I can put it in layman's terms for you.
Humor us.
But basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered by indemnitium. It's a type of energy that's produced from trials.
Indemnitium? Is that like the unobtainium from Avatar?
Huh? How can trials produce energy?
Well, I'm not completely sure of all the details myself, but basically...
Also, I think I know what the indentinium is made of. Humans. Their remains, specifically. Probably their souls or their, yeah. I'm guessing that it has to do with if a person is found guilty, they're executed, and then their life energy makes the indentium.
When a trial is in session, the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what its other function is? Paimon heard that the oratrice was created by the Archon to make judgments. But Paimon still doesn't get it. How could something unreliable like people's beliefs be turned into a stable power source for these machines?
Yeah, maybe an explanation is in order.
Oh, yeah! So that means the Hydro Archon relies on the machine to take the energy created by belief and turn it into power for all of Fontaine, right?
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way before, it sounds like it makes sense. Besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy called pneumosia. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon, but it is unstable by nature. Even now, it still cannot be widely used by civilians.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away. Since you're already talking, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a few words with me.
Enforcer? That can't be good.
You again? Didn't I already promise you that I'd have the more I owe to Confrérie of Cabriere by next month? Why are you hounding me now?
Oh, that can't be good.
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go running off by the end of this month? I want 50% today. Wait, no? 70%.
Really?
Huh? You...
Trying to run her out of business or something?
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the materials. Maybe now's a good time to leave?
Yeah, sounds like usual case of someone owing someone else money.
Hey, hold on! Before you go around
God.
trying to collect payments, why don't you settle your own debts first?
What's Child doing here?
If Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your little conversation here?
I was really expecting if we were gonna cross paths with Fatui, which we inevitably were going to do, I was really hoping for someone new.
You're from Northland Bank. But we said we'll pay everything we owe next month. Why are you hounding me now?
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
What are the chances that we start running from you right now?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine? You didn't want to stay in Snezhnaya?
Yeah, Fontaine really is curious, isn't it?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a lot more interesting now.
Since you're here, yeah.
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting.
Exactly.
Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well so far. Right, Traveler?
Yeah, we've already weathered enough storms for now.
Hey, you, Northland Bank boy. Aren't you forgetting something?
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over there for a while?
Do we have to?
You kidding? Aren't you the one looking for us? You really expect us to sit and twiddle our thumbs while you catch up with your friends? Listen to me, boy. If you want your Mora, fine. Why don't you come and take it?
Be careful what you wish for.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing, Tusser said,
"Hey, that's way over the line. All right, boys, let's see who has to pay up now."
Oh, jeez.
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get rough with our clients, you're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Sure.
I'm sure this won't take long.
Yeah, and in the meantime, we can leave. So after he slaughters them all... Oh, wait, I'm playing as a child? What?
Riptide!
What the fuck? Why am I playing as a member of the Fatui? What is this?
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I shouldn't have to be fighting as a member of the Fatui. What the hell?
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland Bank? Wait, don't tell me you're...
Yeah, now you're really on his bad side.
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Yeah, something isn't right. Speaking of something not being right...
Now's my chance!
Did you just get stripped of your power? Well, at least he still has his fists.
Huh. That was weird.
Meanwhile... Yeah.
I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Maybe you're being punished for losing to me?
Strange. How could that happen? First time Paimon's ever heard of someone losing control of their vision.
Didn't that happen in Inazuma?
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
I don't have a vision, so don't ask me.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? I don't see it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason is that? Wait, since when do you feel down about anything?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I still have a lot to learn about myself. But recently, there seems to be some sort of restless power stirring inside of me. And I don't know why, but every now and then I feel like I'm in a terrible mood.
Maybe you losing control of your vision just now is connected with that power you're feeling inside.
Maybe.
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when I was 14, I fell into some unknown abyss.
Oh, that's great.
It was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she had been through, and she was always very strict when teaching me combat techniques. One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on as an apprentice. From what I could make of her answer, it was because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained on me. She said that all my combat training would be useful in the future.
But what is it? What did you awaken?
Yeah.
She never explained that, but my guess is that it's related to a dream I saw when I had just fallen into that abyss. In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea, and the boundless seabed was all around me. But in front of me appeared a whale that was so massive, I felt like I couldn't breathe.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar! When we fought against you before, you summoned a huge whale that seemed to leap at us. Is that the one?
Yeah, we're just talking about this like it's no big deal.
That's just an abstract form of a whale that I create using my elemental powers. It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the whale has always been stuck in my mind. I'll never forget it.
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your moves? Huh. Seems a little twisted to Paimon.
Power inside you is connected to your incident in the abyss? Could be.
So why don't you just go ask your master? Maybe she knows the answer.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing. There isn't even a trace of the place where I remember falling into the abyss.
Oh, it sounds like some kind of ghost story.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's nothing more I can do. It seems that strange encounters in this world tend to be elusive like that. Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you. I just remembered I have somewhere else I need to be, so I should get going.
Yeah, like dealing with those guys from that refinery or something.
What? More work for the Northland Bank?
Clearly.
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of Fontaine's official champion duelists whenever I'm feeling bored.
Oh, that?
Official champion duelists? You mean it's their job to duel?
Yep. In Fontaine, before a criminal goes to court, they're given one chance to defend their honor by requesting a duel with an official champion duelist.
Wow.
The champion duelists are all powerful fighters selected from among the nation's best. And the duel itself is a no-holds-barred fight with no specified stopping point.
Oh, jeez. But wait, if there's no specified stopping point, you can even keep going even if a person's been knocked out or killed?
So engaging in such a duel is regarded as a symbol of defending your honor. If a criminal manages to win the duel, they'll be acquitted. But if they lose, they'll have no choice but to stand trial. And the worst case scenario is that you're simply killed in the duel.
Yeah, about that.
Though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty, from what I can tell, no one has ever been officially sentenced to death. Officially. So really, the only people who opt to duel are those who have suffered a grave injustice in being accused, or those who greatly value their honor. Otherwise, why gamble with your life?
So, do many people actually get out of their trials by winning the duel?
Apparently, it's exceedingly rare for anyone to actually win. Fontaine probably enacted this system as a way to show that the nation respects the honor of its citizens. Besides, none of the champion duelists are to be trifled with.
No, of course not.
Which is exactly why I was itching to face them as soon as I got to Fontaine. Apparently, the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion duelists. I had been asking her for some time before she finally agreed to face me today.
Well, that's child for ya. Paimon feels like we heard that name somewhere before. Clorinde.
Yeah, when we met the Hydro Archon. Yep.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to have this.
You're actually giving me something? Is there something you actually want?
Huh? Your vision? You're seriously just giving it away?
Yeah. He's trusting his delusion.
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel. So, I think I'll be better off without it for now.
You better hope you're right.
Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while. I'll come retrieve it when I have some time later.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that idea? I'll be in touch later.
And so off he goes, finally.
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon.
I think so too.
Well, seems we don't have much to do for now. We might as well walk around and see Paimon.
I think so too.
Well, since
Yeah, I
we don't have much
suppose there's no
to do
harm
for
in that.
now,
Under Paimon's enthusiastic
we might as
leadership,
well
we
walk
walk
around
all
like a
around before the
Paimon.
I think so too.
Yeah, I suppose there's no harm in that.
Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, we walk all around before the I think so too. Yeah, I suppose there's no harm in that. Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, we walk all around before the I think so too. Yeah, I suppose there's no harm in that. Under Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, we walk all around before the I think so too. Yeah, I suppose every time I see the day when Paimon's enthusiastic leadership, we walk all around before the I think so too.
The moment when the mystery is uncovered, especially in the one Paimon was just reading. You should buy a copy and read it too.
Oh. Is it okay now? Yeah, is it okay now for you guys? I don't know what the heck's causing that again.
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon will be more careful next time. Hey, shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House to see Linny's performance soon? It's almost time for the show to start, so we should get going. Linny said that the Opera House is
I was like, is it really happening again?
the
Yeah, there's really a lot we need to take care of before we get to really doing anything, but yeah, we're past 2 hours, so we're gonna go ahead and call the stream here. So yeah, based on what we've seen, we've already covered a lot more than I was expecting, that's for sure. And we can pick that up. Oh, it's another Radiant Spin Crystal, nice. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream. So I'm gonna be back again tomorrow night, and hopefully we'll be able to get in some more returning viewers, and we'll see how things unfold, because we're clearly already getting in over our heads here in Fontaine. I knew that, I pretty much had a feeling that when we showed up, things were really gonna start getting chaotic, and so far they have. They're not just easing us in anymore, they're just going all out now. So hopefully tomorrow night we'll be able to see how that all unfolds. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. And we'll see you guys back here again tomorrow as we continue on, and hopefully with a little luck we'll be able to find exactly what we're looking for as we find out all about the people around here, because yeah, there are a lot of people to keep our eyes on, so we better be careful. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light.